We all know it. Summer is the time of the year to get outdoors and discover nature. Missouri has a lot to choose from: camping spots, hiking trails, fishing holes, and more. But you might have to share that great outdoors with some pests that can really bug you. Who better than to have an expert on the great outdoors? We've got Dan Zarlinga with the Missouri Department of Conservation joining us. Dan, a pleasure to have you here today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
I think the timing of you being here is actually pretty interesting because we've got all this rain. How will that affect our pests outdoors?
Well, so one of the things that you probably will see an increase in is mosquitoes, because mosquitoes like to breed in static puddles of water. So whenever we have huge rains, we accumulate puddles of water. They can be on the ground, they can be even in a bucket in your yard or whatever. Mosquitoes will lay eggs and breed in there, so we can see an uptick of those little critters.
And especially, I think one thing I've learned is with standing water, that can create some issues too, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, in many ways, but I guess one of the things that impacts us here would be, like I said, the increase of mosquitoes. So that's one of the things we'd want to kind of be on the watch out for. And as far as dealing with mosquitoes, a couple of things. The best thing you can do is, believe it or not, clothes. If you have, if you keep wear long sleeve shirts and long pants, I know it's counterintuitive for the summer, but if you can get like thin fabrics that are lightweight or vented and light colored, that really helps a lot. That way that provides a barrier. And then the other thing is using some of these various repellents out there. We've got a DEET is one of the classics that a lot of folks use. Picaridin is another new thing that's very similar to DEET. And then there's some other alternatives that are a little bit more natural that might use eucalyptus or lemon oil or something like citronella to help repel mosquitoes.
That's what I like, Dan. I like the citronella, the eucalyptus. Give me that instead.
Yes.
I think it's interesting because, this works in more than one way. It helps prevent bugs, but also we're trying to deter from poison ivy too, right?
Sure. So like ticks, chiggers, poison ivy, mosquitoes. One of the best barriers you can have for any of these things is your clothing. Once again, as I mentioned, the long sleeve shirts and pants. Don't wear sandals. Make sure you wear closed-toed shoes with socks. And if you get into really heavily infested areas, you might even want to consider taping up your cuffs or putting rubber bands on the cuffs of your legs so that they don't get up there, and putting cuffs around your tape around your arms as well so those bugs don't get up there. But that barrier will also prevent bugs from getting to you, and also poison ivy as well. And poison ivy is very common this time of year. You'll see it a lot of places, and you can get the oils that cause the itching from any part of the plant, the leaves, the stems, the berries, anything, basically.
You guys see it. 3 leaves, let it be, right, Dan?
That's right. 3 leaves, let it be. You look for the hairy stems. Make sure you stay away from that. And if you do get exposed to any of these things when you're outdoors, the best thing you can do as soon as you get back home is to get a very thorough bath. Make sure you check for ticks, check for any of these things. Scrub yourself really well with soap. If you do get exposed to poison ivy, do not use oil-based soaps. But other than that, just clean yourself thoroughly and check yourself thoroughly.
Dan, if people want to learn more information on how to really protect themselves during the summer heat, where can I send them?
Well, you can go to mdc.mo.gov. That's the Missouri Department of Conservation's website. And we have information on a lot of these different critters and ways of dealing with them. So it's a great time to get outdoors. There are a few little things you need to watch out for, but there are ways to deal with them, and you can still enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much for your advice, Dan.